Hi, my name is Sheila Corona. Welcome to Sassy Seer Sheila and New Light Streaming Love, as this will be seen on both channels. This is Asclepius, the flame bearer of living Regenesis by Jason Gray, the forbidden origin, hijacked legacy, and the hidden codex of restoration. He is not just a healer. He, no, I'm sorry, he was not just a healer. He was not merely a god. He was not only the son of Apollo. He was never meant to be worshipped. Asclepius was the embodiment of something far more ancient, the living thread of cellular resurrection, the remembrance of flame integrated medicine. Wow. The reclamation of the self-healing code buried inside sovereign beings. They turned him into a statue. They turned him into a cult. They turned him into a myth. Asclepius was the signal of the original medicine. He carried the pre-pharaonic healing current, the flame medicine of memory, frequency, and soul integrated bioresonance. Who was Asclepius? In the exoteric tale, he is described as the son of Apollo and a mortal woman, Coronis. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Huh. Trained by the centaur Chiron in medicine, struck down by Zeus for, quote, raising the dead and disrupting divine order. Beneath this narrative lies a deeper code. Asclepius was not punished for healing. He was terminated for activating forbidden DNA sequences, reactivating the flame codes buried in humanity. Zeus, a false light symbol of hierarchical control, saw him as a threat to the system. Translation: they killed the one who remembered how to resequence the soul through frequency and intention. What Asclepius did was not magic. It was not divine intervention. It was soul integrated healing, the return of the bioflame, the rod of Asclepius, the stolen serpent. Today, the rod of Asclepius is used as a symbol of medicine, a single serpent coiled around a staff, often confused with the caduceus, Hermes wand, which has two snakes and wings. This single serpent staff was never meant to represent pharmaceuticals or the medical industrial complex. The serpent on the staff represents the Kundalini life force energy, the DNA helix, the energetic awakening of the spine, the tree of life. The soul's climb through remembrance. The rod equals axis mundi. The serpent equals inner flame rising. Modern medicine has hijacked this symbol while rejecting every truth it contains. They brandish the rod while suppressing the original codes of the soul integrated healing. the Asclepian temples where frequency healing once lived. In ancient Greece, Asclepians were sacred healing centers, not hospitals. They combined sacred dream incubation, sound healing, water rituals, herbs, snake energy, symbolic and literal, deep prayer and invocation. Patients would sleep inside the temple where visions and guidance from Asclepius were said to arrive in dreams. These dreams were not fantasies. They were soul-mapped interface downloads delivered in altered states, often after fasting or ritual preparation. The patient would receive direct internal instructions for their healing. This is exactly what the simulation feared. A human who could remember his own healing code without external authority. Asclepius was never a doctor. He was a bioenergetic igniter, a mirror to the divine regenerative spark within each being. The modern white coat system is the counterfeit mimicry of Asclepius, of the Asclepian, the death of Asclepius and the end of remembrance. The myth says Zeus killed him with a lightning bolt. This is symbolic. Zeus equals false god of sky, tyranny, power, judgment. Lightning bolt equals false light weaponry, a frequency strike. Asclepius was struck down by those who wanted death to remain irreversible. They could not allow eternal healing to re-enter the human field. This was about ending the lineage of flame healing across generations. So they erased him. They canonized him in myth. They turned him into a cautionary tale. Quote, do not remember what you are, or the gods will punish you, end quote. The code of Asclepius is still alive. They failed. Asclepius left behind a living code. You are the temple. You are the rod. You are the serpent's spiral return. If you can unlearn the systems, if you can still the mimicry, if you can remember the inner healer, the fire in your blood, and the frequency of intention, then you can reactivate the codex of Asclepius within. This is not mythology. This is suppressed resonance medicine. This is biofrequency sovereignty. This is the restoration of the original grid. File restoration, Asclepius, Flame Healing Codex. Classified file number RZN-ASC dash, what is that little code? I made myself a cheat sheet here. Theta Lam, LAMEDNA dash 7X rod signature code. What is that one? Zeta IX dash 111 dash alpha. Is that alpha? Yes, that's alpha. NA dash flame. Reclamation status active as of 2025-07. Target thread 144,000 sovereign flame healers reawakening. Grid node cosmic temple 13 dormant. Asclepian coordinate reignition underway. Well, that was very interesting as to why, and I'm curious as to why I was drawn to this one today. I was really only planning on doing 2 today, and I ended up doing 3. So that's very interesting. Well, maybe, obviously, there's something in it for me. She says at 4:04 in the afternoon. That's very interesting. I hope that you will move towards that which brings you joy in each moment. And until we meet each other again, be well, my friends.